Hey loves, welcome back to day 14. I almost said a different day, but it is day 14 of our 21 days of love, where we're going to manifest your specific person in 3 weeks. I have a really good idea for you today. I absolutely loved it. It was actually a new idea, so I was going to push it further into the 21 days of love, but I liked it so much that I absolutely had to include it here today. And it is going to drastically improve the belief of you manifesting your specific person. I can't tell you how much I like this idea. And if you're not absolutely blown away, put it in the comments below, because this idea is something I absolutely love. And it's based on the concept of making everything really easy and really effortless, okay? And I'll hop into it, because enough stalling. Here's what it is. So most of the time, and we've heard the concept that everything in our reality, all manifestations are already here. They're already created. You don't have to do anything, right? But how many of us actually believe that concept? That right now, currently, no matter what, you have every single state or option available to you. As much as we do believe it, some of us would probably say, yes, I get that, but logically, but subconsciously, it does not make that much sense to me. And so for everyone thinking that, this is an idea for you, and to know that you have access to your specific person and that perfect relationship right here and right now, and you don't have to do anything to change it. Because normally, the feeling that makes us think and feel manifesting a specific person is hard, or takes a lot of time, or takes a lot of effort, is that we feel we need to create, right? We need to brew up. We have our reality as it is, and what we want is not a part of it, but we need to create it. A concept that might really help is almost the idea that, what if you wanted to go to the supermarket and you felt like you had to make your car, right? That it wasn't just available to you. That seems like a lot of work. But I would say that concept of creating or putting together our car matches most of our ideas when it comes to manifesting a specific person. I would say not even, because manifesting anything is just as easy as manifesting anything else. And I would actually challenge everyone to say that we don't actually think this way towards something we feel is really easy. So this is why I wanted to include it in the 21 days of love and help us with this concept of manifesting a specific person. So here's how I want you to think about it instead. Instead of thinking of your relationship with your specific person as something we need to create or build, I want you to imagine, in the same way that if I were to tell you to go to the supermarket, which is kind of funny because I just came from the supermarket. If I were to ask you to go to the supermarket, do you have to create and build the supermarket? You would say, and one time I asked this in a coaching call and it kind of sounded like a trick question because you create everything in your reality. But think of it in the most basic sense. Your first answer is your answer. Do you have to create or build the supermarket, or do you just go there? And you would say that you just go there, right? You don't have to build it. You don't have to think about the layout, the architecture. It just automatically happens. Like, the supermarket is available to you to drive to, and you don't have to create it. You don't have to build it. You don't have to do anything. And that's your manifestation. You don't have to build, you don't have to create, you don't have to put in all this effort, because think about putting in this massive effort to build a supermarket. You just go there. You have it accessible to you. And if you think about the change in states as you getting in a car and going there, that's as easy as it can be. You can just drive to wherever you want. You can just go to the supermarket, go to the store, go to the clothing shop. I don't know, whatever it is. You can go there, and that is your state as it is right now. And hopefully this is making sense, because when I began to view things in this way, when this came into my life, this idea, I feel like it completely changed everything, because now nothing seems difficult. Nothing seems hard, and not saying that it ever felt difficult before, but sometimes it does. If we are feeling really anxious or worried, it feels like we have to create, build, and change our whole reality. But in reality, everything is waiting for you right now to just drive there, in the same way that the supermarket is exactly where you think it is in your mind right here and right now. And if we were to map out the area of our states, you're in access to the state of you being with your specific person right here and right now. And you could never not be, right? There's a road system, and you have the vehicle, which is you and your assumption of I amness. Like I amness, if you guys don't know that term by Neville Goddard, you have that ability to travel there right now. You're never going to be without it. There's a road that goes to every location, and there's a road in your mind that goes to every state. You don't have to build it. You don't have to create it. You don't have to try really, really hard. It's all about getting into this assumption and driving there. Easy as that. You don't have to put in, again, massive amounts of work. You just get in your car, and I would almost think of it in the way of you driving a self-driving car. That's exactly what it's like now I'm thinking about it, because you get in, or maybe an Uber. An Uber might be a better one because everyone may be fearful of self-driving cars, but it's like being in a self-driving car, an Uber, and a taxi. You tell them, I want to go here, and it takes you there. And that's that. You decided on the address. You decided where you want to go. Your reality is the taxi or the Uber that takes you there automatically. You don't have to build. You don't have to put on your reflective vest and your hard hat and go build this supermarket. It's already there. You don't have to build the state of you and your specific person already or being together. It's already there. You don't have to manifest or create and build the perfect love. It's already there. And I really like this being a part of the 21 Days of Love. And it doesn't really have any like physical aspect. You could even I would maybe write this idea out to really get it. But it's an idea I want you to carry with you everywhere you go, no matter what. Keep this idea with you. And anytime you begin to worry, think about the how or when. Know that everything is created. You don't have to create it. You don't have to, literally, I guarantee you, the concept, the state, the life, the ability of you to be with your specific person is chilling right now within you. And all it is a moving into that state away from being your reality. And this is why another way and reason that time does not affect us, right? There's never a time that the supermarket, going back to that metaphor, is not built. It's there. It's always there. It's never not going to be there. It's been there. And I know the metaphor of the supermarket, because technically the supermarket was built, but not by you, right? It was automatically built and created totally outside of you. Unless you're a construction worker, then this might be a hard concept to really dive into. But just know your state, whatever you want, is already there. We just have to drive to it. We just have to move into it. That's it. And it's in Uber. It's going to automatically take you there. But I hope you guys liked the idea today. Again, I like this one so much. It was meaning to be a day later in the 21 Days of Love, but I liked it so much that I had to include it earlier. I just couldn't wait any longer because I liked it that much. If you guys did have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. Also, remember to leave a thumbs up on this video, and then don't forget to subscribe. If you did want to send me a personal question or wanted one-on-one coaching, head over to KyleAugustCoaching.com. That's where we can work much more closely together and talk about your specific situation. Again, I usually have seminars coming up every weekend. So I do have one Saturday at 1 p.m. And I was thinking of almost doing it as a questionnaire, like we just answer questions and work really closely together. But I haven't fully decided. By tomorrow morning, I will have the total answer for that. But definitely check that out if you guys want. I absolutely love working more closely and getting your guys' feedback really instantly, or getting your questions in that way. So definitely check that out if you want. Thanks again for stopping by today and watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next one tomorrow.